What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people be asking me about the drill culture. A lot of people be saying, Truth, you got to get the queen of drill in here. I was lucky enough to get that opportunity today. Now, for the people who don't know what's going on, because you got to be under a rock or something if you don't know what's going on. You let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from.
Yo, it's the drill queen, first lady, your girl KatieGotBandz. I'm from Chirac, Illinois, 39th Adobe Wells to be exact.
Most definitely. Now, I want to ask you something. You just said something I kind of want to lock in. You said Ida B. Wells. You know, when I look in the drill culture, I open up the newspapers, I see a lot of aggressive shit in that area. Is it aggressive for the females in that area too?
It's aggressive for anybody, for cats, dogs, but it didn't used to be like that. Like growing up in the Adobe Wells, like we grew up like, okay, of course we come from poverty or whatever like that, you know, because it was a low income, it was the housing projects, you know. But like the way we was brought up off survival, unity, loyalty, you know, to stick together. We knew how to make something out of nothing, like, you know, and we was always taught to stick together, right or wrong.
I want to know something though, because when I look at the drill culture, you had songs from a while ago. Like I recall seeing an interview with you, like in front of a school or some shit like that, right?
Oh yeah, that was in front of my auntie house.
Right, that was a little while ago.
Yeah.
So right now, what changed in the drill culture to right now?
Oh, the violence. I mean, the violence was always, you know, it was always violence, but the murder rate has changed. Like from when I first started rapping and I caught that, you know, that 2011 wave with the drill music. Like everybody who I came up with and started with them that dead or in jail or dodging death or jail.
Do you see some of the violence that I see? Because I'm not in Chicago. I was actually born here, but I moved away like 10 years ago. And it's a whole new place, you know what I'm saying, from 10 years ago. Yeah. Do you see what I see? Because what I see is like shootings every day. And is you numb to it because you out here?
We actually have a beautiful city. Like Chicago be turned up like in a good way and in a bad way. Like, you know, like it'd be a lot of people who have nonprofit organizations who always doing and giving back to the communities and things of that nature. But like a lot of the stuff have an impact on the kids. Like now it's like it's little kids thinking it's okay to be 11 years old, robbing and carjacking people and things of that nature. But it's like, what could they do if they don't have nothing? Like when we was growing up, we had after school matters. We had after school programs. Like they pick and choose who can go to summer camps if your kid can qualify for after school. Like so if we we spent a lot of our time at our centers growing up. Like our big homies was doing stuff, renting school buses, taking the whole hood out, and even the Wisconsin deals. It's like now they don't have that. So if they don't have anything they can, like, they don't have nowhere they can run to, where they gonna go? To the streets, right? If they 11 years old and they see some new Jordans and all the kids making fun of them if they shoes raggedy or whatnot, what they gonna do? Go rob somebody. Then it's like the parents, they scared of their kids now.
They scared.
I wouldn't disrespect my mama or my elders, but I don't play about respect. I don't care about attention. I die over my respect with anybody, but it's like these parents ain't parents no more. My mama still slapped the shit out of me. And I'm 28, like, for real.
Yeah, that's deep. I want to know something though, cause I see 100 when I see 1K homicides in Cook County. I think it cracked 800 murders out here. Is that drill rap doing that?
It play a part.
It play a part.
Cause it's like a lot of rappers, like for one, if you disrespecting somebody, people on the song, hell yeah, they gonna want to kill you. Like I don't condone the disrespecting the dead, and I come from the drill area. I play a big part in the drill era. Like the music not making it no better. Let alone if you already into it, like they be telling on themselves in interviews and the music, and when they want to say something like the police, you gotta watch what you do. Your actions, like for real. If you get on the song and say I'm smoking on such, you think what? grieving, that shit hurt. I'm still crying over people who I lost who didn't even get killed by a gun. Right. So if you say fuck my people, like, you know, I don't get into the street stuff with the guys and with the niggas and shit like that. I stay in my lane. I ain't never set nobody up. Ain't nobody never died because of me. It's fuck you if you don't fuck with my people, period.
You know what? I want to stay on this though, because you just said something. I want to ask something a little touchy now. You know, I understand every city has their own things. So I don't want to make it look like Chicago, but in the media, they done kind of rose their hand for this type of talk, okay? I see a lot of rappers passing away out here.
So sad, and they so talented. We got the best talent. Huh?
It's like, I guess it's like the fame they got or something.
People would die for fame. It's so sad.
Is it safe for Katie? People know who you is. You famous. You a rapper.
It be people who be saying they gonna do this and do this and do that to me because they don't like me because like they don't fuck with my hood or shit like that. But it's like, if I ain't never said I'm smoking on your people, if I ain't never made a phone call on your people, I'm covered in blood. It's a lot of people who want me dead. It's a lot of people who just shot at me. You know, there's a lot of people who tried to put money on my head. But guess what? When you do bad gonna come to you. I ain't did none of these niggas. Right. So it's like, it's dangerous in being in Chicago anyway. And with you having a big impact and a voice and a following, right. Like I be more worried about the people who I'm around every day than the strangers. Right. Cause you don't know what their intentions are. Shit, seriously, your main mans will set you up or kill you if they feel like, oh, she ain't doing enough for me. Like, damn, I'm out here making sacrifices. You know, you ain't gave me no money to no studio time. Why when I get a deal, I gotta pay you? Like, come on now, make it make sense.
You know, I want to ask you something, and I'm gonna ask you without being policey, but I do want to ask you.
I don't fuck with cops.
You know, you got an interview with Black TV from a little while ago where you spoke on like a gun case, and I just thought that was crazy because I'm like, you know, a female rapper, you know, gun case, it just kind of stood out. Did you ever get past that?
Hello, man, I won't snitch on that. Yeah, I beat that case. I fought it for 6 years. I was out on 2 bonds. Yeah. Damn. Shout out to Dan Franks. We beat that. I took a bench trial and I beat it. But, like, it was a journey. Like, it slowed my life down, but it opened my eyes to a lot. Cause I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And the police was trying to question me. And they was like, well, it's a new law stating, you know, if you don't tell us who gun it is, it's yours. And I didn't open my mouth. So they charged me, you know. And I got bonded out the bond court the next day, you know. And it was like, damn, my head's supposed to went away to Tougaloo College. It was a few days before my trunk party. I was crying like, damn. And Block was like, man, you need to focus on this music. You need to stop, all that. And I'm like, every choice you make is a consequence. You get in the car with people, if they're a target or if they got stuff on them, you gonna go down. They got me labeled as a gang leader. I don't even gang bang.
Well, that shit crazy.
Like, you a product of your environment. I guess that's what they say.
How did you meet King Louis? Y'all, you know, it was once upon a time, y'all was like Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. Man. Everybody was bumping Pop Out. Everybody was bumping that.
Yeah, we got music outside of Pop Out. We never really got to drop it, but
that was
I was actually a fan of Louis. I remember his first mixtape, Boss Shit. Like, I was a fan of Louis. You know, I had wanted him on I Need to Hit a Remix. But one of my friends, one of my good sisters was fucking with him and shit. But it was like everything played out in his own. Like, I Need to Hit a Boom. I came behind that with Middle Finger to the Ops. Then I came behind that with Riding Around the Drilling. And that's when I caught his attention and he jumped on the remix. Like, that's how I sang with that old label and shit.
You know, I thought, so how did you meet Block?
That's my cousin.
Oh, yeah?
He inspired me to do music. It's my blood cousin.
He like a legend too, man.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
He Block been in the game for over a decade. he gonna get his flowers for sure. A lot of people been sleeping, been wanting to have stepping, but we stepping this year. Real. That's my partner, Grant.
I don't see a lot of distance from the females in the rap game. It's a lot of unity out there, son. Because in Chicago, I see it's like you. I see it's like Sasha Go Hard, like the Queen Keys. It's a few more artists. I think like a Pretty Leah coming up now. See, ain't no beef with the women. It's all unity.
I don't, for one, why would I be wasting my time doing the record dissing you when I could drop a hit or when we could come together and make some bread? I don't do diss records. I throw a punchline in it if a bitch send a shot at me.
Right.
But it's like, we already, targeted and they don't give us enough credit because it's hard being a female in a male dominant field, so it's like, why wouldn't we stick together when they sticking together? Like, why do we have to go get air shots and do all this and that when a man, all they gotta do is throw on anything? They can put on the same outfit 100 times and people ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why I gotta go get some titties or ass? Like, I ain't did it in all this time, I ain't doing it. Because people be in the comments, oh, Katie, you go get your ass done, you really gonna take out. Then when you get your ass done, they gonna say you need your teeth done. If I do anything, I'm gonna get my teeth done. I don't need no ass.
I want to ask you something. I got a couple